Hello everyone and welcome back to my crafting world. This is Anna. Today I have a project share for you. I joined a coffee and donuts themed birthday swap for Meekaboo 32s. And let me tell you first of all what the requirements were. A layered memory dex card, a fun fold card, a mini pocket letter, and 2 shakers. And there was an optional an optional 3-piece banner. So I am going to share with you what I have made. So let me share with you the memory dex card first. And here is my memory dex card, guys. That is so pretty. You know I love those colors. Let me see where I'm at here. Okay, sorry. So, let me move this light. Okay, hopefully the shadow isn't too bad. So here's my memory dex card. And I got a digital from Etsy. It was a coffee themed, and because I didn't have any coffee and donut anything, I didn't have coffee, I didn't have donuts, so I said, well, let me get a digital themed paper. And I saw this one and I like this one. So it didn't have a memory dex card, but I turned the coffee cup into one. So the coffee sleeve was not a pocket, but I did make it a pocket. So I put one of the tags that came with the kit into this little pocket right here. And then on the back, it's got, really basic information, my name, birthday, and then YouTube, Instagram, So really basic, but I went ahead and this is my memory dex card that I made for the birthday challenge. And then the next thing I made was a fun fold card. And gosh, that one was hard because I didn't know what to do. And you guys know I'm not a card maker. But this is my fun fold card. I did glue some donuts down. These were charms, but I took the little eye pin off and just glued them down with E6000. And then I glued down a coffee bean. And this is the fun fold card. So you fold it up and it sits this way. Okay, so that was my fun fold card, and it was really easy to make. So I'm hoping that she likes it. And the swap was make one get one, but I made 2 for 2 partners, and then I made 1 for the hostess. So I made 3 sets, and they all are the same set except the colors are a little bit different. This one, for example, this is the brown lid coffee cup. There is a green and a red lid. So they all have the same thing though. And my 2 shakers, of course, like I said, I didn't have any. I wanted to make the donut shakers, but I didn't have any. So this is what I made. I just made a round circle, and it is, of course, double-sided acetate. And then I glued another little donut here with another coffee bean, a spoon, and then this again is from the paper collection. So I thought that was kind of cute. So hopefully that they will be able to use it on something. And this one's the other one. This one says coffee break. This one says coffee break with 2 different images. And they are basically, almost the same. So there we go. There are these. Those are my shakers. And then the mini pocket letter. So here's my mini pocket letter. So we all know that mini pocket letters only have the 3 sleeves. And I did, this is another tag from the collection. This actually, I believe this one comes from one of the dies that Happy Crafter put out, and I just use the center part, I believe. But anyway, So this one is a Happy Crafter Shop. This is I resized the coffee cup so that it would be that size and fit into the ATC, and then just put a couple of, you know, flat backs on there that were brown. And then these donuts, guys, those were in the paper pad from Michael's for Valentine's Day. So I just cut them out and I used a few of them here and there. And then these are a stamp set that I got. And this one's from the paper collection. And I did go ahead, see, this is the way the donuts come. So I went ahead and made a little dangle for the side, put a little coffee cup, you know, and just various beads. And on the back, I just put one of these little spreaders from, I got these from Amazon, and I thought that was a fun addition. And then I put a coffee cup with a sleeve. I fussy cut that out. Again, this is in a different size, and then some enamel dots. And that is my, my mini pocket letter. And that I will be sending these in. And again, they are all exactly the same. So I did put in a few extras. So I got them the stamp set, a coffee themed stamp set. Oh, you know what, guys? I just lied to you. These did not come from the collection. These came from the stamp set. So it is a coffee themed stamp set. And then, of course, the coffee mug that says coffee time. So everyone will be getting one of those. And then I made each of them a simple little pin. They all have a, the other ones I think say, read good books and drink coffee or something like that. But this is the pin that's going to go with the brown set. And then I beaded up a coffee themed ready to be dangle from the Happy Crafter Shop. And again, all the dangles are just a tiny bit different, but everyone got a dangle. This one has a percolator, some coffee cups, or a coffee cup, a donut, some beads, and I don't know if you can see that little spoon in the back. Those are just so adorable. And then, of course, a heart. I mean, a bow. Okay? So I beaded one of those up for each of them. And then the last thing that I made for them, I just thought was so cute. I got these little cups from Amazon. They are fillable K-cups. And so they're empty. And they come with a little filter that goes in there, but I did not use the filter. So I just decorated the outside, and the lid is, and here's another one of those donuts. And the lid goes on really, really tight. So I didn't want to just throw the sequin. It's a sequin mix. Let me get something to open it with. I didn't want to just like throw it in there, because when they open it, you know, I'm sure that it would spill. And it is a really tight fit. So, and I don't want to damage. Oh, there we go. So I made them a coffee sequin mix. And there is the mix. It's got, you know, all the coffee colors. And then I threw a coffee bean in there. So cute. There's some little, you know, debris in there. But I threw a coffee bean in there, and then they're mixed. That way when they pop this off, it's not gonna, you know, go. I almost threw it in there, and I said, no, let me try the lid first. And yeah, it really pops, you know, pops in really tight. So I didn't want to do that to anyone. And there we go. So one last thing, I am going to package each of the swaps in an actual coffee bag. So this coffee bag I got from my local grocery store, and it had H-E-B here at the bottom because that is my local grocery store. And right here it's just got a cup with, you know, a image of a cup. It almost looks like this. So the image of a coffee cup with steaming coffee, and then it says premium coffee. So what I did was just cut out this Friends and covered up the HEB. It didn't really bother me because I like HEB, but I thought I'd add a little bit to the bag. And this tells me that inside this bag is the brownish, or the coordinating brown set. And then let me show you what they look like with everything in there, guys. That looks so cute. I just thought that was so adorable. You know, it's just got that tab on the top, the I don't know what you call them, the wired closure. So I just thought those were so cute. I love the way they turned out. Everything fits in here nicely. Everything is in an individual plastic bag, but nothing has a bag topper because then it probably wouldn't fit. So there you go, guys. That was so cute. When I saw these bags, I'm like, oh yeah, my swaps are going to go into these bags. Super duper cute. So everything in here coordinates, you know, with green. It is either green or green coordinated, and everything in here is either red or red coordinated. So, and you just saw the brown bag. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot, guys.